Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kiljaedas. How's it going? We're back with another Raiders recap video. Week 3. Raiders go against the Tennessee Titans. Let's just say this, guys. It almost seemed like it was a must win for us just because it just seems like the momentum that we're having is just starting to slip away with us losing the first 2 games. You know, especially since we were already down 1 game when it comes to just to a divisional game, a rival game, where we lost 1. So it seemed like we need to at least get 1 win just to make sure that we have something positive going into the bye week, which unfortunately is not the case here. I mean, for the past 2 weeks, we beat ourselves. And yet, final score 22-24. Raiders lose. We're now 0-3. Ryan Tannehill, who seems to be the bane of our freaking existence, is now 5-0 against us. It's like maybe we couldn't beat them. All we had to do was ground the run game, and then we were good to go. But no. What happened is simply this. We couldn't get a touchdown to save our lives. And all the while, I'm seeing pass play after pass play after pass play. Like, what the heck? Serious changes need to happen. Well, it's going 0-3. Defense did what they could. Yeah, they sucked in the first half. But then they started getting traction and traction and traction until they actually made several stops in a row. But the offense couldn't capitalize on it. So stupid. Let's go over the stats. First, I go over team stats, and then I'll go over the player stats. Here we go. So the Raiders beat the Titans over in total yardage, 403 to 373. Passing yards, we beat them out with 307 to 264. The Titans, of course, being very centered around Derrick Henry, was rushed 109 to 96, which is not bad considering. Well, we need to be rushing more. We need to be having at least over 100 yards rushing overall in order for us to win. We can't just keep on relying on the pass game. The yards per play, the Titans beat us out 6.6 to 6.1. Turnovers, we tied with both 1 interception each. Time of possession, we actually won that one out with 30 minutes and 45 seconds compared to 29 minutes and 15 seconds. Penalties, we also beat them out on that one with 6 to 7. But however, the last couple were absolutely stupid with the delay of game penalties. I don't know what's so confusing about trying to get the play out, but still. Absolutely ridiculous, guys. Horrible. So here's the player stats. I'm going over the Raiders player stats only just because that's all the time I want to do. If you want to go to see the Tennessee Titans, go somewhere else. I don't care. I just don't care right now. So, Carr, of course, leading the way with his passing. 26 for 44. Oh, I won't get into that. But 303 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing, it was Jacobs with 13 attempts for 66 yards. There should have been more of that. I'm getting ahead of myself here. 5.1 average with no touchdowns. Receiving, Mac Hollins balled out with 8 receptions for 158 yards, 1 touchdown. Shout out to, of course, also Devontae Adams for getting another touchdown as well. Turnovers. You already know the one interception by Carr. Defense. Turnovers, no forced fumbles, but there was one interception due to Harmon. So good job to Harmon on that. Sacks, it was Max Crosby. Tackles for loss, one for Max Crosby. Meaning there's only 2 tackles for losses. What the crap, defense? Get to the quarterback. Seriously. I cannot believe this. Moving on to special teams. Daniel Carlson, being the man, the myth, the legend that he is. 3 for 3, 35 yards was his longest. 1 extra point. That brings a total to 7 points. Punting. Another legendary man, AJ Cole. 3 punts, 48-yard average. 2 of them were inside the 20, and as long as it was 58 yards. Good job to AJ Cole. Then we got kick returns with Amir Abdullah with 1 return for 23 yards. No touchdown. 23 was his longest. Punt returns. We got Cole, which is not AJ Cole, but a different Cole. 1 return, 13 yards. His longest was 13 yards. Here is our least favorite part of the show. It's the turd sandwich going up against the bacon praise burger. Why do I even try to get, yeah. It's the turd sandwich. All right, so what the heck is a praise burger in the first place? So well, let's just say if you want to get someone at work to do something better because they're always screwing up, kind of like our team. Or if you have a loved one that, maybe you see something that they could do a little bit better. Well, instead of punching them in the face until your knuckles bleed out, which is what I want to do to this freaking team, what you could always do is just do a bacon praise burger, or so just give them a praise burger. So, praise burger is simply this. You have positive praise on the outside, constructive criticism in the middle, and then you finish it with positive praise. This is the turd sandwich, so guess what we're freaking doing? It's the opposite. Criticism, positive praise, criticism. There is nothing that can be said. Wide receivers, why can't you catch the ball? One of them, the interception that was by Derek Carr, was not his fault. It was the wide receiver's fault for bobbling the ball. Catch the freaking ball. Darren Waller, you should have had a touchdown, but you dropped the ball. Cole, you had a touchdown, but you couldn't catch the ball. Catch the freaking ball. Now, let's go over that third quarter drive for a second. You were at the 3-yard line. And you do pass, pass, pass. Nothing but pass plays. Where is the run game, guys? Where is the freaking run game? Josh McDaniels, you have got to run the ball. That third quarter drive was horrendous. Defense, something great happened. I mean, yeah, you were crap in the first half, but then you showed up 4 stops in a row. 4 stops in a row. 2 of them were turnovers. 1 interception, 1 turnover on downs. Good job to you, defense, for keeping us in the game. But let's get back to it, though. Only 9 points to show offense from those 4 stops? Aren't you supposed to be this elite offense that people have been saying is going to score at will? Why is it that it is you, offense, that now we have to worry about? To question, are we even going to score? Huh? It doesn't make any sense. And once again, I have to say this. Run the ball! Josh McDaniels, you are a bum right now. Mark Davis gave you the coaching position because he believed in you. Why are you always passing the ball? Run it! Just run it! Because look, in our final drive to tie the game with inside the red zone, you did 8 passing plays in a row. We were on the 14-yard line. And you did nothing but passes. We almost turned over on downs and lost the game. But there was a defensive holding. And you still didn't run the ball. This loss is not as infuriating as last week's. Which is why I'm not quite yelling. But it still angers me. How for 3 weeks in a row, you guys beat yourselves. We should be 3-0, and we should be at the top of our division. If anything, 2-1. Maybe we should have lost to the Chargers. I don't know. All I do know is this. You guys need to stop beating yourselves. This is absolutely horrible. This shouldn't be happening. Like, where did all the hype go from this previous offseason? People were saying that we were going to score at will. That no one was going to be able to cover any of our wide receivers. And because of that, we were going to be able to run the ball with ease. And the fact of the matter is, our one glaring issue or problem was going to be, can the defense stop the offense of the other team so we can continue to pile on points? But now it's different. Now we can only hope that you score. Hell, we all hope that you can at least just run the ball a few more times. I'm not gonna yell. I'm done yelling. I have done it for the past 7 days. Do nothing but yell. Last week, it took all the way till Thursday for me to get over that loss against the Cardinals. Every single loss is starting to dig more and more inside me. Get your crap together, Raiders. The best you're supposed to be doing is 12-5. That's to have a guaranteed playoff spot. You're now 2 losses away. Hell, 3 losses to possibly make it a dogfight to see who is going to make the playoffs. You're 4 losses away from possibly not getting the playoffs. Raider Nation, we deserve better. We deserve better than this. Our coach is the bum. Calling absolutely just dumb plays. Our offensive line is a wet paper towel. Our quarterback is an apology yes man, who's most likely going to say, "Oh, that's on me. That's on me." Wide receivers can't catch the ball, let alone get open. Defense, they can only do so much. At least we got a legendary special teams, huh? Guess that's the only thing that's really good going on right now. Guess what? Most likely, Raider Nation is 3-0. Unlike our team. Unbelievable. That's all I have for today's video, guys. As you can see. So I got my Support the Troops hat here, and I also got my wife's least favorite shirt, which is property of the Raiders. She will most likely rip this off of my body in a few seconds because I belong to her and not them. But next week we got the Broncos. That's going to be a circus, guys. I can almost call it. It's going to be a circus. Thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all later. Bye.